What's good, folks? It's Nightmare Frame here with a new Warframe video coming at you with top 10 fun AoE weapons that are not the Kuva Brahma, Kuva Zar, or Kuva Chakur. If you have not seen my top 10 primary videos, go check that out. It shows some amazing weapons that you should definitely have in your arsenal. We already know the powerhouses that are the Kuva Brahma, Zar, and Chakur, because Brahma doesn't have to reload. Crazy AoE damage and explosions. The Kuva Zar has those little bomblets that can trigger their own status effects, have their own instance of crits. They're crazy, and it's really good at scaling. But of course, it has that reload feature, and it has that alternate fire with crazy amounts of pellets, especially if you build up your multi-shot. And you have the Kuva Chakur, which is absolutely deadly and can use the internal bleeding mod, since it has that AoE impact explosion, which is really nice for scaling damage. But we're not talking about those three here. These are different ones that you probably have leveled up once and forgot about them. Or some of you still use them, but you don't know how to properly harness their power. So I'm going to take these weapons into Steel Path instead of Simulacrum, because Simulacrum is boring, right? So I'm going to take them into Steel Path, show you their usability in an actual mission and how much damage they can do. But before we do that, here's a quick word from our sponsor. Hey guys, are you sick and tired of getting those annoying network error pop-ups while playing your favorite online video games? Well, let me introduce you to NordVPN. It's a great tool to keep you safe as you browse the web or using public networks, or if you're going to those naughty sites late at night. And it never keeps track of your connection logs, so absolutely nothing can be tracked back to you. It can protect you by hiding your IP address and spoofs your location, so you can access content from anywhere. The app is available for all major devices from Windows, Mac, Android, iOS, and let's not forget, they even have Chrome and Firefox browser extensions. You can connect up to 6 devices simultaneously. The user interface is clean and simplistic to use, especially for those people who are technologically inept. Mom, especially the feature that both mobile and desktop apps share the same overall look and functionality, which makes it even easier to use across all those multiple devices. And it automatically selects the best server for you, which saves you time looking for that on your own. And let's not forget one of the main reasons people get VPNs for, and that's to connect to streaming services like Netflix and etc. and watch shows and movies that are only available in those certain regions. So if all of this sounds spicy and worth your time, do click on the link below using the discount code NIGHTMARE and go even further beyond and get a 2-year plan plus 4 additional months with a huge discount. Oh yeah, that big. All right, starting off at number 10, here we have the Trumna. The Trumna has an 8 heat, has 2 firing modes, the primary fire, which is just your average auto rifle, and then once it's built up its meter, you can alternate fire, deal crazy AoE explosions. There is one downside to this weapon: bad fire rates and horrible reload speed. Even with a primary merciless arcane and a primed fast hands, it still feels slow when it comes to reload. But there is a good side to it as well. It has a great magazine, so it will take some time before you get to that point where you have to reload. Taking a look at the build, we have our base damage, which comes from primary merciless, and it also gives us bonus 30% reload speed and ammo maximum. Magazine and ammo maximum are different. Magazine is how much you can shoot before you have to reload, and your ammo is your reserves. Multi-shot, damage multiplier against the faction, crit chance, crit damage, reload speed, corrosive, and prime firestorm for a bigger blast radius, and vigilante supplies, which gives us more crits on primaries, and the ammo mutation. I will be running arcane acceleration on my Warframe just to help with the fire rates. Here we are in Steel Path. We're gonna kill some fodder enemies first. As you can see, now our meter is almost filled. Alternate fire, AoE explosion, kill all those bad guys. Hell yeah. The downside, I did have to mod it for corrosive, and it does have that annoying recoil. So you just want to look for little fodder enemies, kill those, build up your meter. You know, just look for some butchers, build up our meter, and then boom, AoE explosion. It's only fun once you build up your meter. There we go, that long reload. That is not fun. There you go. But that AoE explosion is. Hell yeah. We could probably substitute the reload mod with a hunter munitions just to help us a bit with ad clear on our passive, so we can do that crazier explosion. We just did 1.3 million red crit right there. All right, here comes the acolyte. Let me quickly build up this passive. Or where's the acolyte? No way! No way! She became invulnerable. What a little bitch. All right, here we go again. There we go. Okay, that's much better. All right, now at number 9, we're looking at the proboscis. This is my least favorite Ceranos because, for one, it kills your FPS. Oh my god, if you have particles up, you have those damage numbers up, your FPS is going to die. It has one of the lowest crit chances out of all the bows. It has innate viral damage, and it also can deal slash. Its unique feature is it has these tendrils that pulls in enemies and then explodes after a short period. There are builds out there with electric damage. I feel it's a bit slow. Is it good at scaling? Subpar. I've tried it with heat as well. That's also okay, but then again, it's very niche. So I wanted a nice, solid, balanced build for pretty much anything that has armor. You could build it for toxin damage against the corpus, which is insanely good. But in this case, I got the basic corrosive build. I did add some more fire rate onto this because I'm running critical delay. It has horrible fire rates. And I'm also running arcane acceleration on the Warframe. To not run punch through on this weapon, it actually messes up the pull and explosion. All right, here we are in Steel Path. Built up a little bit of the primary merciless right there, and you can just see the FPS dropping tremendously when you shoot out this weapon. The more tendrils you stack up, the more damage numbers appear, and that can actually drop your FPS. So I would say, if you're playing with this weapon, turn off damage numbers and turn off particles. It's disgustingly bad when it comes to that, but you have to agree it's pretty good at ad clearing. Oof. Oh, my FPS drop. Yikes. And it's not great at killing acolytes, that is for sure. Oh, that FPS drop. That is not fun. Yeah, so highly recommend, if you're a proboscis Ceranos player, turn off damage numbers and turn off particles. I already have my particles turned off, but yikes. Still with the damage numbers there, it hurts. There you go. It's a solid weapon. I mostly use it for utility rather than an actual weapon to kill. So it's down to you. You want to mod it for electric, you want to mod it for heat, or corrosive. Gas, unfortunately, isn't too great. And no, it does not work with the condition overload mod. The initial hit, this hit right there, that will actually work with condition overload, but the tendrils are not affected by it. As you can see, it does not grab the acolyte, but the explosions actually damage it. That took way too long. All right, at number 8, we have the Astia Prime. This crazy glass shotgun comes with Gara Prime. Let's take a look at the build. It is your run-of-the-mill viral hunter munitions, and we're running tactical pump because it needs it. It has horrible reload speed, and with merciless and tactical pump, we can drop this down all the way to 0.9, which is damn good. With this reload speed, it helps us keep up with our KPS, kills per second. What you could do here is you can also replace prime tactical pump with prime ammo stock. That gives you 50 in the magazine, which is insane. You know what? Let me try this. I mean, 0.9 is nice. Had a lot of fun with 0.9 reload, but giving us that extra magazine pull, god damn. Let's see if we can actually kill the acolytes if we use the Vastlog Shattering Impact. Oh my god. Oh, we finally reloaded. Holy crap, this is so nice. 1.5 reload speed is not so bad, but having that larger magazine pull is just so nice. And of course, with ammo mutation, we can just keep up our DPS without having to worry about running out of ammo. Though that's the one thing a gun suffer, is having to reload and running out of ammo. Okay, let me cheat. Let me just cheat a little bit. Oh yeah. Look at that. And before anyone says, oh, you're using lucky, so you're gonna get stealth multiplier damage, it doesn't work on guns. Stealth multipliers only on melees. Oh, here we go. Acolyte. Hey, stop jumping. Whoa, where did she go? That's actually pretty decent with armor strip. Okay, granted, I missed a few shots there. If I didn't miss, it'll be really nice. So yeah, guys, that's the Astia Prime. All right, at number 7, we have the OPQ systems. Okay, it's the Gaze Primary, but you know, I named it OPQ system because all of my modular weapons are named after Borderlands guns. Just a little heads up. Okay, it is with the Gaze Chamber, Shrewd Grip, and the Splat Loader. And taking a look at the build, Prime Shred for the fire rate and punch through. If you don't have this, well, shoot, just use the regular Shred or just any other fire rate mod, or just get a Riven, you know. Galvanized Aptitude, which is our Gundition Overload mod. Why do we use this? Because it already comes with base radiation. So radiation, corrosive, that's 2 stacks of damage right there. And of course, we're running Deadhead. Why? Because we're pairing it up with Seeker. Deadhead actually boosts Seeker. What Seeker does, if you get a headshot killed, it will send out homing projectiles hitting more heads. So nothing but head. I am so sorry. So is this weapon great at killing acolytes? The beam doesn't do that much damage to the acolytes. I mean, it does as you gradually shoot them. However, if you do kill a mob, Pack Seeker can actually deal quite significant amount of damage to the acolyte. Oh, would have loved Merciless here, but if you're not running a Deadhead build, you can go with Primary Merciless and run with Pack's Charge instead. Up to you. I mean, you can still run Pack Seeker, but Seeker pairs really well with Deadhead. All right, I'm cheating just a little bit because I can't aim for shit. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. So is this a great weapon for people who can't aim? No. People who can't aim are going to suffer quite a bit. But if you're using abilities like Ensnare, hey, you can cheat a little bit. I did swap out to Arcane Acceleration for more fire rate. Acceleration will increase its damage because fire rate, DPS increase. And you got to be careful. It is radiation, and crossfire is not fun. Yeah, not so great at killing Acolyte right there. As you can see, even though we're hitting headshots, it's tickling the Acolyte. But it's a pretty fun weapon. I mean, look at that. Look at, just aim right in the middle of all those bad guys. Pray your aim gets better down the line so you can actually hit some headshots. All right, here we are at number 6. Number 6, right? We're at number 6, looking at the Amperks. Now, if you don't have the Amperks, you can get it from the energy research lab in your dojo, or you can just buy it with plat. So Amperks is a beam weapon with base electricity. You can see right there. I do have it modded for viral because I have 2 builds to show you. So the cool thing about the Amperks is that when you shoot it, it chains to nearby enemies, which is very good at horde clearing. So our first Amperks build, we have our viral hunter munitions with electricity. So we get 2 types of DOTs. And taking a look at the corrosive build. In the corrosive build, I did switch out 2 mods. Since I'm not running viral, I don't have to mod it for 2 elements. I can just put 1 element. And we got galvanized scope and bladed rounds. So more crits all in all. Get them juicy headshots. And is this weapon great at killing acolytes? Not so much. No, not really. Not really. But I do want to test out with an armor stripping viral build. Okay, let's take the Amperks into Steel Path. All right, here we are in Steel Path, dealing damage with our Amperks. Vile electricity, we're able to double dip with all of those procs, especially using the Bane mod. Never underestimate Bane mods, ladies and gentlemen. Look at all those instants of damage. So nice. And since this chains, we have that electric proc just going everywhere, stunning enemies, crowd controlling. It's so nice with one thing, and that is its range. If you don't have Sinister Reach, it kind of feels painful because you have to be within a certain range. Okay, that guy's 26 meters, 25 meters. Yeah, there's the fall off. 22.
Another life support capsule is now available.
So around 20 meters. So yeah, 20 meters. But still, that is a huge damage fall off right there in 20 meters. Wait, hold up. Armor strip? Let's see. Just as I thought. It's gonna kill everything else. Oh! Oh! The tickling! The tickling actually hurts her. Hey! Not bad. Definitely not efficient, but we killed the acolyte. And here it is. You can see the crits. They're a lot more satisfying, not gonna lie. More orange crits with some red crits in there. That's a lot more satisfying. You could run with primary deadhead as well, but merciless is just better because, again, it doesn't have great reload speed. All right, at number 5, we got our laser sploder. This is a primary kit gun. This is built from the Vermisplisker chamber, the brash grip, and the splat loader. Vermisplisker is a very interesting chamber since it's kind of like the Proboscis Cernos, but less annoying. It's your hentai gun pretty much. So it comes with bonus toxin. So all we had to do was mod it for cold, and we got ourselves viral. Let's take a look at the build. It is a very straightforward viral build with, of course, the Condition Overload mod. And here we're running Pax Charge and Sinister Reach, so we don't have to worry about ammo. That's the great thing about kit guns. We just get a bit more utility. Okay, let's take out the Vermisplisker out for a test run. Okay, so here's the Vermisplisker. As you can see, we can crit pretty well. Damage is there. Nice AoE like the Amprex, but this is just a better because we don't have to worry about the long reload, and it also gives us versatility in modding. The chaining is way better. And is this great against acolytes? No, not at all. It's not that great against acolytes, so I wouldn't suggest using this as your acolyte slaying weapon. If your primaries can't kill the acolytes, your secondary and melee can take care of the job, so don't worry. If you want to have fun with your guns, have fun with your guns. Okay, here we are at number 4. You can see Loki holding out his hand right there at number 4. We have the Muriel Cernos. Now, Muriel Cernos is the best Cernos out there. Yes, quote me on that. Boom. Here's our typical viral munition build. But as you notice, we just have a cold mod because the weapon itself has AoE toxin clouds that linger, and this combines with our cold mod to form viral. The toxin clouds damage scales off your modded base damage and modded toxin damage. Unfortunately, here we didn't put a toxin mod, but we do have prime cryo rounds. You can run with prime firestorm, bladed rounds, hammer shots, or even add another toxin mod, whichever one you want. But then I was fooling around a lot, and I really liked prime firestorm. And you notice that we're not using galvanized chamber, but we're using split flights. Split flights is just insanely good. Split flights was made for the Muriel Cernos. Trust me. Yes, trustmebro.com. You know what? You can even test it. Up to you. And now you might be asking, why not run internal bleeding instead of hunter munitions? Now, internal bleeding only procs on the initial hit. You get forced impact damage only on the initial hit. Everything else is going to be toxin clouds. And guess what? Those toxin clouds can crit and can consistently proc hunter munitions. So if you want consistency and better damage, definitely go for hunter munitions. There is one downside to this weapon, and you will see. And that downside is no matter what energy color you have, it's gonna clutter your screen with all of these clouds. You can see right there. Look at the damage. Look at all those toxin procs. Crit. You see how everything is critting? And it's consistently procking our hunter munitions. Look at that. Boom. Slash. Slash. You see that? Yeah, internal bleeding can't do that. And yes, this was one of the first primary weapons that I ever used in level cap. And I used it with Ivara. Zipline augments, giving me that increased crit damage as long as you're sitting in the zipline, and while in prowl, giving you the headshot damage. So we dealt crazy amounts of damage. Even though you get all this stuff on your screen, it's not like the Proboscis Cernos where it kills your FPS. Is this great at killing acolytes? not so much. But let's test it out with armor strip. See, Muriel Cernos is actually doing quite a decent amount of work. All right, who are we getting? Which acolyte we're getting? Oh, this. Oh, come on, this guy. Oh, my God. Okay, armor strip. He has that stupid Zephyr thing. Yo, that's actually not bad. I mean, for a DOT build on that dude. And if you're running with Combat Discipline and Arcane Avenger combo with the Muriel Cernos, oof, it's just even more disgusting. Consistent oranges and some reds in there. Hell yeah. All right, at number 3, it is the Teenet Plasmor. It is the Teenet variant of the Arcoplasmor. If you guys don't know what the Teenet Plasmor is, it is the Teenet variant of the Arcoplasmor. You get it by vanquishing your sister of Parvos. So, taking a look at the Teenet Plasmor build, it is your run-of-the-mill viral hunter munitions. My Teenet Plasmor is bonus toxin, so this gives you more versatility in modding. This is our viral build, and this is our corrosive build. All we had to do was put one elemental mod, Prime Charge Shell and Prime Chilling Grass. Now we have viral, and on the second loadout we have corrosive. Very easy. Do not go for bonus heat, for the love of God. Do not go for bonus heat. It is dumb. Stop it. Get some help. You're basically killing your modding versatility. I did go with more fire rate because I need it, and you can also run arcane tempo if you want to just keep up the DPS. And looking at the corrosive build, I did go with galvanized savvy because it comes with bonus radiation as well. And primed ammo stock. This is a huge DPS increase. Do not underestimate this. It gives you a large magazine pool, so it makes weapons with decent, moderate magazine go even further beyond. Here on the corrosive build, I do have shrapnel shots, which gives me more critical damage, so it's very good at killing acolytes. This whole loadout right here against acolytes is muy bueno. With viral here, even with armor strip using shadow impact Vastlog, wasn't so good. All right, guys, let's take the Teenet Plasmor to Steel Path and show you what it can do. Here we are in Steel Path, killing enemies with our Teenet Plasmor. Look at that. Oh, crazy punch through. Also, remember, it has radiation, so that's gonna have the enemies deal friendly fire. Also, you can bounce it off the floor. Look at that. That is really fun. Oh, I got shot there. Yeah, I gotta be careful with that radiation. Oh my God, the ricochets are just disgusting. I'm not even aiming at these guys. Oh. Armor strip. That wasn't so great, but it's fine. And at number 2, we have the Kuva Tonkor. Unfortunately, I got this in heat. I was using a heat progenitor. I didn't really care. I just saw Kuva Tonkor. Hey, got it. But if you were to get the Kuva Tonkor, please do get it in Toxin. Taking a look at the build, it's going to be your typical viral hunter munitions build. If you were to have bonus Toxin, you will definitely replace this with reload speed. Absolutely get the reload speed. How much reload speed would you get? Look at that, 0.8. Shoot. Again, keep on going. Definitely go for bonus toxin and replace Malignant Force with Prime Fast Hands to get that crazy reload speed. The weapon is insane at ad clearing, but I wouldn't say it's that great at killing acolytes. Here we go, looking at the Tonkor. This is just an insane weapon. Unfortunately, it has heat. So the Kuva Tonkor is basically a semi-weaker version of the Tsar and Brahma put together, but still really fun. And look at that AoE damage. One shot, you just like destroy massive groups of enemies. Very good at ad clearing. Yeah, you do have to shoot, reload. I mean, it can get annoying for some people, but the damage is significant. And if you pair this up with a transistor shield volt, hell yes. Armor strip it. Right, guys, here at number 1, we have the Polybius, which is the Spore Lacera primary kit gun variant. That's right. It is built from the Spore Lacera chamber, the Tremor grip, and the Splat loader. This is an insane powerhouse of a shotgun. Imagine the Astia, but with the damage output of a Kuvazar. Something like that. The AoE isn't that massive, but it's perfect, and it's great at killing acolytes. And this is your typical viral build. Let's go all the way to here. The explosion deals toxin damage. You can see right there. So if you put Frigid Blast, we're going to get viral in the explosion. And the initial hit would deal cold and impact. So Galvanized Savvy is pretty good to pair up with this build. Merciless for the damage, reload speed, and ammo maximum. Pack Seeker, if we do get up a headshot, we'll send out homing projectiles. If you run it with Corrosive, I would say go for Deadhead and Seeker. Very nice damage. Okay, here we go. We got the Spore Lacera, aka the Polybius. Look at that crazy AoE damage if we actually manage to aim properly. Ooh, there's a lot of bad guys here. Can I get a headshot? Oh, you can see our Pack Seeker just hit over there. Nice. Oh, this is a horrible tile set. Our Seeker is not actually hitting enemies. No. But this is one fun weapon to use, not gonna lie. And will it kill an acolyte? Let's see. I'm thinking about armor stripping it, and we'll see how much damage we can deal with the armor stripped acolyte. So the AoE doesn't scale of condition overload, but the direct contact hits do, which is pretty weird. I don't know why they designed it like that. So the AoE doesn't scale of the condition overload mod, but the direct hits do. Oh, shit, that's violence. Okay, did not expect that. Now to take the Polybius to that extra level, we're going to be running Wisp with Combat Discipline Avenger. And of course, her motes are going to give us the fire rate, so we don't have to run Arcane Tempo. So we're basically increasing our crits to the next level. Also, if you want, you can take the carrier and put whatever primary weapon and mod it for the vigilante mods. Oh my god, yes! 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 Oh, that is beautiful! Oh, yes! Wait. Oh, the damage, so good. Yeah, drank those guys. Woo. Oh, I forgot about you. There you go. Just okay, let's see this grouping. Woo. Acolyte. There we go. We get to bully an acolyte. Let's go. Okay. Did I use Breach Surge? I didn't even use Breach Surge on him. All right, guys, these are the top 10 fun AoE weapons. I mean, you can see, like, if you're not having fun with these, I don't know what you're doing. All right, guys, so that has been it for me. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to leave a like, share, and subscribe. Oh, God, I'm going to annoy a lot of people with my pronunciations.